comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
Pushimyu!
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The low kick connects.
Here we go!
Puts one in the pocket.
Go!
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What are they thinking here? Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? The cross-up's good. Oh, easy tech. That tech's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. Long, low attack hits. Grabs him. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. All right, what's coming up next?
They can't squander this punish counter chance.
And the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Big, low, reaching heavy. Smart stuff, poking out that range to zone the opponent. Player 1 can build off this lead. Okay, creating some space here. Out of range, relatively safe. From low heavy to smart play with the throw. Super arc on deck for both fighters.
How they approach the situation will be interesting.
Player rushes that off and keeps going.
Tricky hidden variable.
The low, knockdown and medium kick into.
Were they baiting them into that? Denied! Keep cool and lock them.
Hit them with a quick low kick. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Projectile to try and change the situation. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Lots of aggression from both sides. Knockdown. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Taking stock. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Stings them with the Shikusen. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Bumps up. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Big, low, reaching heavy. Grabs them. That throw will do some good damage. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Throw tech! Anti-air in the clutch! Super clutch corners. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal knockdown? Here comes the next flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The super armor does its job. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Decent damage. What's next? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Who's going to break the silence first? Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Takes the chance to hurt him. The low heavy hits. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Will that drive impact get punished? All right, what's coming up next? Can't tech the throw. The grab misses. Very critical point of the match with full drive gauge available. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. What'll happen here? KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Checks with a medium.
Nice. Let's go.
Did well to get the buff in there. Too hot there to give them even better returns on their investment. Knockdown and both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Meter management is going to be a huge factor. The throw whips. You've got to be mindful of reach and flushes that off and keeps going. He wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Great match. Fighting round. Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Scores a punish counter right off the bat. What a read. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Taking stock. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Grabs them. Big, low, reaching heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This won't play the game. Says no with the overdrive 10 setting. Knockdown at the low. The low kick hit. Low heavy. Player 1 can't let this simmer. Punish counter sets the table. Who's gonna take it? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Such a lovely day.
Flatline zone. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
We've seen you on the scene.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. Okay, both fighters are taking a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Takes a trip. Had the radar up and running. Knockdown. Slips the grab. The throw misses. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Oh, starts to pry them open. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until burnout activates. This is gonna be bad news. A quick breather. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Oh, the throw connects. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player 1 is gonna finish it with the throw. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Pushing you.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. The low is denied. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Who's gonna make a move? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Goes for the low kick. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. Now they can save some big chances to do damage here. Throws him down. Was well in range to score the throw. Blocks the low heavy. Still slugging it out here. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Starting to sweat a bit. Strings it all together. Taking stock. Lets off a projectile to waste time. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move.
Try and stop!
Long low attack hits. Jumps! This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. A quick breather. Holds out with the block. Blocks the impact. Lots of distance here. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Combo with the target combo. Going on the offensive, avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. From low heavy to smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Blocks the low kick. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with a jump in? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Barely blocks the jump in. The low heavy's blocked. Both fighters look to pistol lead to some big damage. Ooh, what a smart throw. Crowns them from above. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Looking to follow up after that target. Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. Oh, the low. Baits out the low kick. Low heavy, but no go. Are they going to be able to come back and stack? Goes to the air. Target combo into a real test of what a finish. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
You on the scene. Prepare.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Goes for the low kick. Backs them into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here.
Oh yeah. Here I come.
Stands firm and blocks the driving. What's the play here? Gets a chance with that jumper.
Up you go.
You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Reads them. Taking stock. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Going in, the low heavy connected? Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Super Arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Hits them with a vagabond edge. Breaks the block with a throw. Jumps up. Vagabond and sends them distantly to some big damage. A quick breather. It can't squander this punish counter chance.
Let me begin.
From there, the hit roll connects. Big time whip! Life lead is there, but still anyone's perfect execution with the anti-air. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to find out the win? The last round, it's in with the crosser. Flips them with the wrong pawn. The low! Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Ramverse hits, sends them tumbling. What's next? Both are knocked them out of the air. Overhead. Amazing. Draw super art incoming. Sits them down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. You need guts to pull that off. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deftly shuts out the jumper. Low heavy. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Gets the knockdown. And now grabs him. In a dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes. Yes! Drive impact for the win. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps up. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Still scrapping for control of the space. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Doing some quick planning? Not much life left, but their drive usage may crowns them from above. Fakes out the low kick. A real test of nerves here. Are they thinking about how the kick hits? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Connects with the low. Ooh, does them dirty. jump in. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. Low heavy. Low heavy, but no go. Who will set the bait at this range? Out of range, relatively safe. This may turn into a big chance.
Takes their legs out.
Sets up with the jump in. Ooh, you froze them. What now? The low kick hit. What a clutch low heavy. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Yo, the special forces don't play. Delta ran assault. I can't believe it. Where are you going? You can't escape. Player one has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? The low is denied. Opts for the throw. Knockdown. The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. They break things off to take a quick breather. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Good anti-air. Taking stock. Solid throw tech. Throws them to negate the block. Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Does a good job of pushing back. Scrapping it out up close. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player two wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps up. Player one can build off this lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Feeling out the spacing. A quick breather. They exchange blows. Player two will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Breaks the block with a throw. The low kick hits. Taking chunks out of each other here. Loads up a bomb.
Takes their legs out.
We're at a standstill, but we may see interruptions soon. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Both sides getting ready. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Switches it up. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's the low? Get them with a quick low kick. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Who will come out on top in this final round? The low kick hits. The throw is denied. Baits out the low kick. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. Amazing. A jump in. Low heavy. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. The low. Oh, here we go. Throw is what a clutch low heavy. The low block. Ugh, take a in with the crosser. Ooh, crushes the shin.
Bob Slankovic.
Low heavy out of nowhere. Player one has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Wishimiu on the scene.
Give me a...
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Low kicks are a no-go. Gets a good read on their opponent. That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. Blocks the jump in. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Knockdown. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. Big low reaching heavy. Knockdown. The low doesn't connect. Grabs them. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. KO! Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Challenge from above. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Jumps in. Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters planning something? Hits him with a vagabond edge. A quick breather. Big throws. That throw will do some good damage. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Both of our combatants are cooking up something. One just hits him with a stopping bomb. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages the low. What'll happen here? Connects with the throw. Low heavy. Any mistake here baits out the low kick. Looking for a hold. The drive impact doesn't work. Okay, here we go. Both of them goes to the end. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Who's going to steal this win? Player 1 managed their drive game well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Super arc on deck for both fighters. How they have solid anti-air. They just said, get that jumping out of here. Player 1, ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, here we go. The throw doesn't connect. Blocks the low kick. Impact squash. With super arcs into play, it's really anything goes at this point. What are they gonna do? Punish counter on the action. Player 2 is in a very good space. Are you kidding me? Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Checks with a medium kick. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Still very early in the round. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? No go for the throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Good work staying in throw range there. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but adds a little super juice into this combo for more KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Jumps in. Uses the pair. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Can't tech the throw. Knockout and their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Jumps. Goes for the jump in. Creates an opening with a low head cross-up attack. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. At least I'm gonna give you the jab. Reads the jump in perfectly. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Takes their legs out.
Sorry, no fear.
Break low heavy. Connects with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, Here we go. Blocks the low kick. Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. Low heavy, but no go. Player 1 has a full drive gauge, but is on the perfect parry with finesse. Wow! Closes it out. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the low kick. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? The low heavy hits. Combo with the target combo. Nice Manejadore. Getting those throws all pumped up. All right, what's coming up next? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive use. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Life lead opens up. Gets the jump in. Looking for a chance in there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets scooped from down low. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Hits them with a stopping block. Looking to impress with this super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Now, can they finish the job? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with them knocked up out of the air. All the throw connects. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Both sides get it, drives it back, misses. Player 1 can't let this sit. The low kick hits. Filthy cross up. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. From up above. All right, what's coming up next? Waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Time's the only thing moving here. Which one of these fighters has what it takes to close out this round? Tries to catch him out with the arch stick. Knockdown and player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Side switch in the corner. They take some time to back off and regroup. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Checks with a medium kick. Decides to meet them in the air. Nice Manejadore. Getting those throws all pumped up. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. This may be it. Breaks the block with a throw. This can lead to some big damage. Both fighters, the low kick hits. Super art to show them what a PhD fighters can do for you. This is a critical move. The low. Gets the tips with the low heavy. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Puts one in the pocket. There's a corner switch. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Trips him up. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. All right, what's coming up next? Gets the knockdown, and now, good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Punishes that ill to add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 2 turned this right around with that super. Blocks the low heavy. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Both fighters planning something? The punish counter gives them a great in there. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Shows a medium kick. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Reads them. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Got their eye on the air. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Jumps? Smart play with the throw. The low! Player 1, there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter.
This is our destiny.
Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical rush to get the cash money damage they need. Who's gonna take it? Low heavy. Oh, here we go. Sticks up knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player 1 is in a fit. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Saw that low heavy coming. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop him. They're on the lookout for jumping. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Definitely shuts out the jumper. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Overdrive arts give moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gauge, so meter management is vital. Reads them. Does a good job of pushing back. Knockdown. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Picture perfect punish counter. A drive impact. The jump in is denied. From low heavy to smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Shows a medium kick. Genius read. Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but excellent block. The low heavy connected. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. The last round. It's now or never. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. That's gonna leave him rattled. Face out the low kick. Connects with medium kick. Knew the throw was coming. Crowns him from above. Player 1 has the super gauge and tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Ooh, what a smart throw. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Okay, here we connect with the throw. Low heavy. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. The low block. What's next? Breaking them shins with the low heavy. Only a little bit of drive and life left. Big drive gap now. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. What a statement with that low heavy, but no go. Low heavy out of nowhere. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Low kicks are a no-go. The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1, KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Long low attack hits. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. G-right kick for a mix-up. Player 1 chases them down. Smart play to stop the opponent. Sends a clear message with that counter. Smart play with the throw. Time to reassess the situation. Out of range. Relatively safe. Tries to catch him out with the arch kick. Both like the low kick hits. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Doesn't touch the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Sticks out a kick. Blocks the low kick. The low heavy is denied. Low heavy. Genius read with that throw escape. The low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. With super arts into play. Will this super art do anything? Excellent read. Connects with the throw. Amazing. This can lead to some big damage. Oh, the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Shrugs that off. A real test of nerves here. Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Player 2 needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. Dangerous range here. Gets the tip with the low heavy. Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. What's going to follow the combo? Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Both fighters planning something? The low heavy connected? Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round brushes that off and keeps going. Can't tech the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this back wide open. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Big throws. Going in? Their will to win is really being tested here. What'll happen here? Yes! Drive impact for the win. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Pushing you.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Low heavy. The low kick is blocked. Saw that low heavy coming. Big counter. The low heavy hits. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player 1 chases them down. All right. Decides to meet them in the air. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. And it ends the round with a punish counter, living in the opponent's head rent-free right now.
You see that, everyone?
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Big, low, reaching heavy. Jumps in. Big counter. Goes for the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2, the super doesn't hit. Smart play with the throw. The low. Both fighters, the low kick hits. Low heavy. The boom over levels up. What now? Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Ready? Then show me. You call, I answer.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Low kicks are a no-go. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Oh! Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The low kick is blocked. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Knockdown! Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart driving. KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Miss your mark with an impact and you're open to a punish. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Get scooped from down low. What's the next move? Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Going in, takes the opponent out of the air. Solid anti-air. That back row was huge. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. The next cut breaks through with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Opens with a jump in. Impact, squash. Reads the jump in perfectly. Reads the throw and escapes. Ooh, what a smart throw. That throw will do some good damage. Max SA gauges. The low. Make low heavy. Blocks the low kick. The low's blocked. The low kick hits. Oh my, the throw tech. Perfect execution with the anti-air. These guys,
Putting the cherry on top.
bends it all like a super. Not shy one bit about it. Player one, ooh, does them dirty. Throws them. Low heavy. What will be the follow-up here? With a throw tech. Both throws. What now? Oh, they're gonna be in the middle. Player one, can you dump them? Player two clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Casual match.